Mom. I just got to the frat house. Really hoping that it actually goes really well, but maybe they're just a bunch of douche canoes. I don't really know. You never know until you find out, you know? Anyway, I know you wanted me to call. I love you. All right, talk to you later.
Okay, here we go. There's some more. That's the harpoon.
Hey guys.
Hey, it's David, the newest member of Delta Alpha Nu. What's poppin', Davey?
Not much. I'm just really glad that you guys are giving me such a warm welcome. I mean, this seems like a really cool place.
You met any chicks yet, dog?
Oh, and we ain't talking about no birds, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, I met this one cute receptionist who seems pretty cool.
Uh-oh, Davy boy, are you trying to ask her out while respecting her boundaries?
Oh.
Did you just say respecting her boundaries?
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. You know, I gotta be honest with you, man. Me and that receptionist, Linda, we used to date, and she was so freaking easy to fall in love with due to her motherly instincts and unrivaled kindness.
Oh! Damn, but wait, hang on. I just gotta level you guys real quick. Before they used to date, I tried to get with Linda. She rejected me, and I was all like, what a bit of a disappointment. That's cool, though, because friendship is golden! Friendship!
If you think that's awesome, you should hear what me and my girl did last week.
Uh-oh. Give us the play-by-play, my dude.
Let me tell you. All right, so let's just say we agreed to go all the way to therapy to talk about our issues with communication.
Oh, yeah.
That's some husband material right here.
All right, you think that's cool? You should hear what me and Jessica did last night.
Oh, bring it in, boys. Bring it in.
We took a 3-mile walk into the woods.
Oh, yeah,
3.
Yeah.
And she finally agreed to facilitate a conversation about our deepest feelings for each other.
Man, that dude just got into that girl's parental issues and the lasting effects they have on her feelings by intimacy.
Oh, damn. Tanner probably whipped out his credit card and paid for her meal.
You guys seem like so cool. I mean, I really might enjoy myself here.
Thanks, man.
Put it back.
That means a lot.
Do you guys just want to chill and like get a beer or something?
Whoa! Is this guy serious? Whoa, David! Not cool, man. The legal drinking age is 21. Maybe he just doesn't belong here. Delta Alpha Nu.
Yeah, Mom. We're total douche canoes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Live from Studio B. I'm one of your hosts, Kat Brady.
And I'm Eliot Fish.
And we're super excited to be here tonight. I actually last week was sick, so I wasn't here, and I'm really happy to be back.
Wait, Kat, you weren't here?
No, Allegra filled in.
Oh, I thought you just dyed your hair.
Are you kidding me?
My bad.
We will talk about this.
Sorry about that.
All right, so this week in Syracuse, we beat Clemson in football 27-24.
Yeah.
Congratulations, everybody. So my question is, we can beat Clemson, but we still can't edge out the Mumps?
Guess not. AOL Instant Messenger is dying after 20 years. It actually died 10 years ago, though. It just took us a while to get the message.
Just had your away message on. McDonald's is testing a new vegan burger. However, it's not the first time they're not using meat, it's just the first time they're admitting it.
Shady stuff.
Shady. An Oregonian man was given 2.5 years after he was convicted of masturbating in public. He says he can last all 2.5 years, but he'll probably only last about 3 minutes.
He deserves that. The Indiana Supreme Court has ruled that it is legal to have sex with minors, but not to sex them. I think they're taking a pretty hands-on interpretation of the law. Who wrote that?
Whoever wrote that's getting fired.
Come on.
A 96-year-old man is selling his toilet seat art collection. Male critics have disparaged the collection, calling it weird and eccentric. This is the first time that men have ever put down a toilet seat. Really, it is not that hard.
It's just like, I just never remember.
There's no excuse.
Students at a middle school in Georgia were asked to create a mascot for the Nazi Party as a homework assignment. Well, the teachers gave the assignment, but the students did the assignment, so I think there's blame on both sides here. He said that. Marijuana fields are burning in the California wildfires. Coincidentally, Denny's stock has recently gone through the roof.
Some pancakes. They're good.
Munchies.
An Alaskan woman walked into a McDonald's, sprayed mace in the restroom, and tried to punch a 4-year-old. God, Sarah Palin will do anything to stay relevant these days. At a recent press conference, Donald Trump tried to pronounce Puerto Rico in, well, I don't really know what language.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And we also love Puerto Rico.
So Donald, since you're such an expert, we have a few questions for you.
Could you tell me where Maria from West Side Story is from?
Puerto Rico.
If you had to pick one Spanish-speaking territory to vacation, where would you go?
Puerto Rico.
And Mr. President, name one area that isn't one of our 50 states that you're president of.
China.
In an interview on Dancing with the Stars, actor Frankie Muniz discussed his troubled memory loss. He said he doesn't remember Malcolm in the Middle. It's tragic when even the middle child doesn't remember the middle child.
Over 40 children accidentally were treated with drain cleaner instead of dental fluid. Well, I guess technically you can't get cavities if you drink enough drain cleaner. Whoa, dark.
Dark. Took a dark road. The Boy Scouts will now be admitting girls and allowing them to earn the Eagle Scout rank. However, for every badge that a male scout earns, the girls will only get 80% of one.
I'm so glad I didn't have to read that.
Still can't win. We still can't win.
The New York Yankees came back from a 2-0 deficit to beat the Cleveland Indians this week. The Yankees beating Indians? What better way to honor Christopher Columbus? I'm sorry. The Pope passed 40 million followers on Twitter. I guess you can say he's getting pretty popular. Yeah. Okay, so we go from the Columbus joke to that.
Another fired writer.
So inconsistent.
After Secretary of State Rex Tillerson was reported calling Trump a moron, Trump challenged Tillerson to an IQ test. Mr. President, we would all love for you to take an IQ test.
Don't think they have negative numbers, but they'd have to make some. Guy Fieri was in California this week cooking dinner for the victims of the wildfire. Fieri also assisted in evacuating them to Flavortown.
It's a place I'd like to go. The Iditarod dog sled race had to make changes to its rules after some dogs tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. So, expect the new 30 for 30 film, Good Boys Gone Bad.
A suspected shoplifter injured himself after jumping out of a comic book store's second-story window. It's probably the reason his Avengers application was denied.
Hate to see it. Hurricane victims were confused after a relief hotline number that FEMA tweeted out turned out to be the number for a sex hotline. The hotline workers were even more confused when callers said they were tired of being wet.
Whoa!
I don't like that one.
Can't say that on cable. Okay. After a surprising upset against Trinidad and Tobago, the U.S. failed to qualify for the World Cup, effectively ending a streak of 7 straight appearances. I mean, it was totally unfair. 2 countries against 1?
Oof, I think that's enough of that for now.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to have a special guest who is a rabbi.
Yeah, well, like for the Jews.
Yes. All
All
right.
right, we'll be right back. Yeah.
Welcome back. So as you all know, it's the middle of October.
There's been a lot of Jewish holidays recently. Here to talk about it and explain it all to us is our senior advisor on Judaistic studies, Rabbi Corey Schwartzmanstein.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Kat, first off, Mr. Schwartzmanstein was my father's name. So if you could please refer to me as I like to be called, Rabbi Schwartzmanstein. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, Rabbi Schwartzman sent?
No. I'm sorry? What?
Schwartzman Sterner? Schwartzman
No.
bag?
Okay, I see the problem here. All right, you're going to have to repeat after me.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you want me to repeat the cough?
Rabbi
Rabbi
Schwartz.
Man.
Stein. Rabbi Schwartzmanstein.
Rabbi Schwartzmanstein.
God bless you.
Okay, so can you tell us why you're here?
Yes, I can, actually. I'm here to be the Jewish boogeyman.
The Jewish boogeyman. What's that?
So I show up around every fall semester to make sure that all the college Jews in America celebrate some of, if not all, the higher holidays of Judaism. I give them apples on Rosh Hashanah, I slap the food out of their hand on Yom Kippur, and I tear the walls down on Sukkot.
That doesn't really sound like the things a normal rabbi would do.
Yeah, it honestly sounds a little crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy? If you want to see crazy, try wearing all black in 90-degree Syracuse weather. I gotta walk around in this wool suit all around campus, cooking my schwitzel to a crisp. And I gotta I'm sweating enough to open my tuchus as a 24-hour pool-inclusive spa.
Okay, that's a little too much information for me.
Too much information. Oh, I'm sorry, but some of us have some unforeseen circumstances with what we signed up for.
I don't follow.
What does that mean?
Look, well, when I pulled out my pen to sign up for Judaism, I didn't think that they would take off the cap when I was finished. I mean, look, let me explain this. Being a rabbi is a lot like being Santa.
Okay.
Kids over the age of 13 tend to stay away from me as much as possible.
Okay, Rabbi, I gotta be honest, it's starting to sound like you don't like being Jewish.
Well, first off, as you said earlier, I am for the Jews. I'm here for the Jews. And, look, I get it. You're from California. You probably don't know a lot of Jews. But personally, trust me, I love being Jewish.
Okay, well, there are actually a lot of Jews in California, so I don't know what that would have to...
Eliot, Latka, listen. You don't have to lie to be cool, all right?
We believe you. It's just that you kind of...
It's just the what? The what? What? What are you going to say? That's what I thought. God damn, that's just, my father told me how to deal with people like you. You know what he'd say? He'd get down on one knee, he'd kneel down, and he'd say, "Holy Vindel, my knee, oh my God, honey. Call Dr. Schwartzmanstein. Oh my God, holy Vindel. Oh, just call Dr. Schwartzmanstein, everything will be all right."
What? You're getting so off topic.
You're right. I'm sorry. Well, what? Do you know where I was?
Yeah, about how we were treating you poor.
No, Rosh Hashanah. We were talking about Rosh Hashanah. We were talking about the high holidays. So I was wondering, were you able to make minyan the night before? Or?
Minyan? What?
Yeah,
What?
a minyan.
Oh, no. See, I'm not a huge fan of Despicable Me. My kids love it, though. Great movie, 10 out of 10. But I'm trying to remember where I was, and now it's on the tip of my chutzpah, you know. I see. I remember now. Rosh Hashanah. That's where we were. The New Year, and we were also talking about Yom Kippur, where you're supposed to reflect on the past and repent, basically, for all the sins that you did that whole year. When in reality, all you're sitting there, you're just sitting starving and thinking, how the hell do Muslims do this for an entire month? It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense to me. And don't even get me started on Sukkot.
What's wrong with Sukkot?
Nothing's wrong with Sukkot. Absolutely nothing at all. It's a perfectly fine holiday. Nothing to complain about. Except maybe the fact that I could live with just a little bit less outdoors, you know?
Okay, well, what's wrong with the outdoors?
Look, Babala, little one, listen. Jewish people and Mother Nature do not mix, okay? Jewish people and their own mothers barely even mix, no less Mother Nature. And you want me to schlep all the way down to the deli to get my pastrami in this heat? I'd rather be circumcised again. But that's just an old Jewish joke. Hey, you know what I'm talking about.
What?
What? You aren't circumcised? I mean, if you aren't, I have a great doctor, Dr. Schwartzmanstein. You don't even have to pay him. He just accepts tips. I'm not spinning your dreidel here. He really likes tax-exempt money.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Why would I be circumcised? I'm not a man.
Oh my God, whose son was not named Jesus. I am so sorry. You know what? Here's why. It's the schmutz on my glasses.
Schmutz?
Yeah, you know, I got schmutz on me in my readers.
Enough schmutz for you to not recognize my gender?
Kugel, darling, when you have schmutz, you have schmutz.
But you couldn't, like, hear her voice and, like, tell that she was a female?
Oh, look. When a fine Jewish man has schmutz, he's got schmutz. Eliot, you gotta listen to me. Be a mensch. Alright?
Alright, I'll let it go.
No, he called me a boy. You don't get to just let this go.
Catherine, Shishka, listen. This is exactly the kind of situation that my former rabbi, Rabbi Goldmanberg, may he rest in peace, used to...
Sorry, I'm sorry to hear that he died.
Oh, no, he's not dead. No, he's just resting his voice from having to sing on Saturday. I mean, it's crazy. He sings actually at my temple, the Legend of the Hidden Temple, actually. It's a very famous temple. I don't know if you've heard of it. What?
That can't be a real temple.
It's a real temple? What? You think I'm not going to get into this right now. No, but anyway, I mean, he would deal with us by sitting us down in his office, and he would say,
So what would he say?
Wait, actually, no, you know what? I think I get it.
Yeah. Rabbi Goldmanberg was one of the greatest men that I've ever met. So much chutzpah, so much maror, it's crazy. I mean, he would just, he taught me everything that I know about rebotomy.
Rebotomy? There's no way that's a real thing.
What are you talking about? You know, you go, you get your degree, your rabbi degree, and you learn through adjudication.
That is not even what that word means.
What
Look, do you even own a yarmulke?
A yama what?
A yarmulke.
You mean like the thing that like a piano? No, I
A
don't.
yarmulke, you know, a little hat, a kippah?
Oh, I see. So all Jewish people need to wear little hats now? I see.
That's kind of the point.
Look, I cannot stand either of your anti-Semitic remarks any longer. If you're accusing me of not being the fine Jewish rabbi that I am, then just say it.
Yes, I'm accusing you of not being a real rabbi.
I can't believe it. Oy vey, oy gewollt meine Shevetz Menor Netanyahu. I can't believe that you don't think I'm a real rabbi. How dare you insinuate that I am not who I say I am?
Well,
All right, I could sue you for Christ's sakes. I'm walking out of here from this show, and this show will be hearing from my lawyers from the fine establishment of Schwartzmanstein and Associates. I have this scroll just to prove that it's a real thing, all right? Let's look into the camera here. And they'll be on your doorstep. Mark my words.
Did they not have business cards?
They had a scroll, okay? I'm sorry. More anti-Semitism from you both. You know what? Shalom Aleichem to you both, good sirs.
No, wait. Rabbi, come back.
I said good Sabbath.
It's Sunday. Who hires these people?
I don't know.
All right, well, we're sorry about that, but there's still hope. We're coming up after the break with our real guest, LaNia Roberts, homecoming queen from Syracuse.
She's a real-life queen.
Yes. More with us after the break. Welcome back, everyone. You're watching live from Studio B, and Eliot and I are here with our last guest of the show, LaNia Roberts. Thank you so much for coming. We're so thrilled to have you.
Thank you.
So you were recently dubbed, as we could see from crown and sash, homecoming queen of Syracuse.
Yes, I was.
How does it feel?
It feels so amazing to be chosen to represent my campus in this way. This is my dream school, and so to come here all the way from Louisville, Kentucky, follow my dreams and be chosen to represent my school as queen, a homecoming queen, is just such a privilege and an honor. So it feels amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, we're really happy to have you. And
Yeah, of course.
as far as being a queen on campus, you already kind of had a title, because if people don't know, you're already famous for your Snapchats about the weather. Can you kind of talk about those a little bit?
Right. Well, I've been doing the weather since freshman year. Before they were even on the campus story, I was doing weather reports for like 4 months just with my friends, where I just did 10-second weather reports where I just talked about the weather with a smile on my face, because I'm usually smiling, and just put a positive twist to it, whatever it was. Or if I felt like it was just too crazy to smile, I just screamed, and I just have a Snapchat of me screaming, and it'd be like Weather by LaNia. And so I've been doing that since freshman year. I thought it would die out the first week or something when it started getting on the campus story. But it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger around campus. It was such a privilege and honor to be able to spread positivity on such a huge platform with people that, was surrounding me on campus. So
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, so I've never heard of somebody sort of like getting into the royal bloodline without marrying or, just being a child. So can you talk about sort of how you like did that? The process?
So when you get up,
Sure.
say thank you, then put a smile on your face.
Okay.
Then go out there and love people as hard as you can.
Right, but like which queen did you talk to like become a queen?
Oh, actually, last year, Miracle Rogers was queen
Syracuse University, Homecoming Queen 2016.
Also Tunisia, I think.
Yes. And I actually got with her and I asked her advice about like how does she campaign and what does she do in order to make sure that she had a good chance in the campaigning process. So
Sure.
I think that's maybe how.
Yeah. Now, do you feel are you uncomfortable at all with sort of being part of the monarchy, because it seems like it's a political structure that a lot of people have an issue with?
True, very, very true. I am not gonna go with that question because I'm not with the government type stuff. So
you're not with the government, and you're the queen?
So you're king.
Yes, the king.
Do you know the person that was also crowned king?
Yes, his name is Brandon Mumford, and he's literally like the coolest, sweetest, most hardworking, like very, very deserving as homecoming king. I mean, really awesome. I wish he was here tonight, but he's probably like in Bird Library studying for a test tomorrow or something. Like
happens to the best.
Right.
So do you think that kind of your campus fame from doing the Snap stories kind of helped with you winning homecoming queen, or?
Definitely. I definitely see my weather reports as a part of my artwork, as a part of my work here on this campus. And over the past, you get these titles and these honors from the university from all the hard work that you put in over the years. And I see Weather by LaNia, me getting up in the morning and putting those 10 seconds in, whether I felt like it or not, as a part of my work. And so I'm so like happy that I was able to use that past work to be able to sit here with you guys today with this crown and this sash on. So
okay, quick question for you. Do you have a guy that you could call about sort of like getting me, like I got a few parking tickets recently, so diplomatic immunity.
Right.
Could you like throw that my way? Or how does that work?
Okay, hold on. I got a little sprinkle right. There we go. Is that, does that?
Well,
is that
I was looking for some paperwork, but I guess a sprinkle is fine.
Okay, enough from you. So you mentioned your artwork. So your major is painting, I believe?
Yes.
So how did you get into that, and how has that played through your past 4 years here? What do you want to do when you get out of here?
Right.
It's a loaded question, I know.
It is a loaded question. I'll try to answer it as fast as I can. I mean, I started creating self-portraits when I was a junior in high school, and really just taught myself how to create art and things like that the first couple years. And I did it to find love for myself, because I got bullied a lot in middle school and just really did not have a lot of self-love. And when I started creating self-portraits, I could find that within myself. And I ended up following my heart, even though I was scared to, painting major, whatever. But it was the most incredible decision ever to make, because by following my heart, I was able to be happy. And by being happy, I was able to spread that even more. And so what I plan on doing after school, exactly what I've done to bring me here. Continue to follow my heart and to spread love and spread, happiness wherever I go.
Well, you've been doing a great job, and we here at Studio B want you to know that you have all of our love and support, and we're so happy that you were here. Thank you so much for coming.
And you sure proved those bullies wrong, because now they're thinking, hey, she's the leader of a country.
Amen.
Well, that's enough from us here at Live from Studio B. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We had such a great time. It was great being back with you. I missed you 2 weeks ago, even though you didn't know that I was gone.
Nice to have you back, even though I thought last show was you.
Something we'll work on. But thank you so much for watching. Tune in 2 weeks, October 29th, for our next episode, and have a great night.
See you guys.
Thank you. That was so amazing. Yeah.